Welcome to the channel. If you're visiting for the first time, please like, comment, and subscribe. Now, today's topic is Pythagoras theorem, and we're looking at finding the missing lengths. Now, Pythagoras theorem is only used with right angle triangles, and it states that the sum of the square of the two shorter sides is equal to the square of the longer side. So the theorem goes like this: c squared is equal to a squared plus b squared. Okay, so we're trying to find the longest side, which is the hypotenuse, and the hypotenuse is opposite the right angle. Okay, so clearly we can see that C is our longest side and 8 centimeters and 6 centimeters is our shorter sides. So we're basically going to use substitution. So we label A equals to 8 centimeters, B equals to 6 centimeters, and we substitute into our original equation. So we get C squared is equal to 8 squared plus 6 squared. Therefore, we have C squared equals to 64 plus 36. Now, C squared is equal to the sum of 64 plus 36, which gives us 100. So now we have to take the square root to both sides. So we have that C is equal to plus or minus 10. Since we are finding the length of a side, then we have to take the positive value. So C is equal to 10. And we write back our units. So our length is in centimeters. So our answer is 10 centimeters. Now, we also have to find the shorter side. Now, the mistake that students make is that they use the same method for finding the longest side when they're looking to find the shorter side. But you must remember that when you're finding the shorter side, you have to subtract. So let's have a look at B. So again, we write down our formula. C squared equals to A squared plus B squared. Now we label our sides. We know that C is equal to 13 centimeters since it's the hypotenuse, is opposite the right angle, and B is equal to 12 centimeters. A is the length we want to find. So we substitute into our original formula. So we write back 13 squared equals to A squared plus 12 squared. Now what I like to do is to write A squared plus 12 squared equals to 13 squared. Now we work out the values of 12 squared and 13 squared. So we write A squared plus 144 is equal to 169. Now we subtract 144 from both sides. So we get A squared is equal to 25. Now we have to take the square root to both sides. So we get a equals to plus or minus 5. And since we are finding the length of a shorter side, then a must be positive. So we take positive 5 and we put in our units. So our answer is 5 centimeters. So these are the two methods that you use to find first the longest side. So remember that you have to add, and when you're finding the shorter side, remember that you have to subtract.